Welcome children. In this video we are going to discuss ninth science from biology section, the fifth chapter, that is fundamental unit of life. The topics to be covered are introduction to the cell, discovery of the cell theory, types of cells, that is prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, cell shape and cell size, about cell membrane and cell wall, and lastly we will deal with cell organelles and their functions. Let's begin with our concept. The first is introduction of cell. As you all know, the body of an individual is a complex type. If we study about the detailed structure of human body or of any lower organism, we will come across many things that make up the body. But at the smallest level, our body is made up of tiny units called cells. Let us learn about cell in detail. Cell is often referred as structural and functional unit of living organisms. The reason is that the cell is the smallest unit of body and directly or indirectly it is responsible for functions also. If we study about the hierarchy, then we will notice that the level of organization is: first there is a cell, and then the group of cell forms the tissues, and group of tissues forms the organ, and group of organ forms the organ system, and group of organ system finally forms the individual. That means the smallest unit of body is a cell. Now let us find out who discovered cell. The cell was discovered by Robert Hooke in a thin slice of a cork in 1665. A cork is actually a dead part of a tree, that is bark of a tree. He discovered it with the help of instrument called microscope. This microscope is an instrument that enables us to see those things that can't be otherwise seen with the help of naked eye. It has the property to magnify the objects. He discovered with the help of an instrument, that is microscope, which was discovered by Anton von Leeuwenhoek. When he saw the internal structure of cork with the help of microscope, it looked like a compartments. So earlier these cells were named as compartments, but later on it was replaced by term cell. It was concluded that all the cells have three basic characteristics. They contain plasma membrane made up of lipid and proteins. They contain genes, genetic material in the form of DNA or RNA containing genes is present. They contain metabolic machinery. Cytoplasm is present, which contains organelles like mitochondria, etc. Let us learn about cell membrane, nucleus and cytoplasm one by one. Let us first learn more about cell. Cell theory. To know more about cell, few scientists sum up their views about cell as a cell theory. It was given by Vollentriez, Sheldon and Schwann. According to this theory, cell is the structural unit of life. Cell is a functional unit of life. All cells arise from pre-existing cells. Every organism starts life as a single cell. It was given by R. Virchow. Types of cells: prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. There are two main types of divisions of cells depending on their basic and important difference in their structures. The type of cells are prokaryotic, which means primitive cell, eukaryotic, which means advanced type of cell. The basic difference between the two is in prokaryotic, the nuclear material is naked in cytoplasm. That is, no special membrane is present that separate it from the cytoplasm. It is present as such in cytoplasm. In eukaryotic, the nuclear material is well protected and enclosed by a special membrane, that is nuclear membrane. We can say in it the nucleus is present. Let us sum up more differences in them. Prokaryotic cell is small in size, whereas eukaryotic cell is large in size. The nuclear material lies naked in cytoplasm and is called nucleoid. In eukaryotic cell, the nuclear material is surrounded by nuclear membrane. Prokaryotic cell contains single chromosomes, and in eukaryotic cell, it contains more than one chromosome. Prokaryotic cells, organelles are absent. In eukaryotic cells, organelles are present. In prokaryotic cells, nucleus is absent. In eukaryotic cell, nucleolus is present. And in prokaryotic cell, cell division is by fission, etc. Whereas in eukaryotic cell, cell division is by mitosis or meiosis. Example for prokaryotic cells are bacteria, blue-green algae, etc. And for examples of eukaryotic cells are man, ant, elephant, etc. Children, now let's talk about the cell shape and size. It is seen that cells can be of different shapes and sizes, and even their number that make up a body can be different in different living forms, as it depends upon the function the cell is going to perform. According to the structure, size, shape assigned to the cells, the shape of cell may change or fixed. Shape of cells. The shape can be fixed or can be variable. The cells with variable shape are WBC, that is white blood cells, and amoeba. Please do remember that the shape of the cell depends upon the function it performs. So different shapes that the cell can have are spherical, like eggs of many animals. Spindle shaped, like smooth muscle fibers. Elongated, as in nerve cell. Branched, as the cells of skin. Discoid, like RBCs. Size of a cell. Sizes also show a lot of variations. We have the cell which is too tiny, like a bacterial cell, mycoplasm, and to the largest cell in the form of an ostrich egg. So in the human body, the smallest cell is RBC, that is red blood cell, and the longest or the largest is the nerve cell. Nerve cell is designed according to the function it performs. As we cleared above, also shapes are in accordance to functions, like nerve cell help in transmission of impulse, so it has to be long and branched. Cell number. The number of cells also varies from species to species. There can be organism made up of one cell, and there can also be organisms like us whose body is made up of many cells. Depending upon the number of cells present, cells are of two types: unicellular and multicellular. Unicellular organisms means are single celled body, example amoeba. Multicellular are multi celled body, that is many cells, example man. Dear students, in the next video we shall discuss about the structure of cell.